Have you ever stopped to reflect on how life challenges you? How many times have you felt like you were at your limit, without the strength to continue, as if you were fighting a battle against everything and everyone? And yet, the struggle seems never-ending, doesn't it? No matter how hard you try, it seems the challenge only increases. Now, what if I told you that this struggle is more than just an overload? What if, instead of avoiding the struggle, you accepted it as part of your growth process? Did you know that by accepting the struggle, you begin to unlock strengths within yourself that you'd never imagined? Struggle is part of being human. No matter how much you try to run from it, it will appear at some point in your life. It can be an internal struggle with your own insecurities and fears, or an external struggle with circumstances that seem to give you no respite. We all go through difficult times, and, of course, it's tempting to walk away, to hide, to think that we are not capable or that the struggle is impossible to win. But here's the secret. True strength doesn't come from avoiding struggle, but from accepting it with an open heart. It seems like a paradox, doesn't it? You might be thinking, how can I accept a struggle that wears me down so much? How can I embrace something that only makes me feel weak? But the truth is, when you decide to accept the struggle, you transform what seems like an insurmountable obstacle into an opportunity for growth. The struggle, in reality, is an invitation for you to become stronger, more resilient, more authentic. Imagine you're facing a challenge, whether in your personal, professional, or emotional life. At first, you feel overwhelmed, perhaps even wondering how you'll manage to move forward. But instead of fighting what's happening, you decide to stop resisting. You accept the struggle. And the moment you accept the struggle, you stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances and begin to see yourself as someone who has the power to choose how to react. The struggle becomes not just something to be overcome, but something you use to transform yourself. This changes everything. Accepting the struggle doesn't mean resigning yourself to a fate of suffering. It doesn't mean you're accepting failure or suffering as an end. It means you're allowing yourself to grow through the experience. When you choose to accept the struggle, you're no longer running away from it. You're embracing it. You're choosing to become stronger with each step, wiser with each lesson. And here is the crucial point. Accepting the struggle is the only way to emerge from it, transformed. Because when you fight against something, you are resisting the process of learning and growth. But when you accept it, you open the door to a new vision of yourself and the situation. You begin to realize that the struggle is, in fact, one of the most powerful forms of self-discovery. By facing difficulties head-on, you begin to see what truly matters to you, what you truly value, and what you are willing to do to achieve your goals. Now, you might be thinking, but what if I just can't take it anymore? What if the struggle is too great for me to face? This doubt is natural. After all, every human being has their limits. But here's the hard truth to swallow. The struggle, however difficult it may be, is one of the best ways to discover how strong you really are. There is no growth without challenges. There is no learning without difficulty. What makes the struggle difficult is not the struggle itself, but the way you face it. When you accept the struggle as part of the process, it loses its power to bring you down. It becomes an essential part of your personal growth. Remember, life isn't a straight line. There's no easy or simple path. And sometimes, the struggle can seem endless. But it's important to understand that by accepting the struggle, you allow yourself to evolve. And it is through this evolution that you will find the strength you need to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Think of great historical figures who faced immense struggles and yet became stronger, more powerful, and more impactful because of those struggles. Nelson Mandela, for example, spent years in prison, facing physical, emotional, and psychological challenges that many of us couldn't even imagine. And yet, when he emerged from prison, he was no longer a victim of circumstance. He had transformed into a symbol of strength, resilience, and forgiveness. The struggle he endured shaped him, made him who he truly was. The same is true for you. Every struggle, every challenge, is an opportunity to reinvent yourself. And the more you accept the struggle, the stronger you become. Accepting the struggle is a sign of maturity. It means you understand that life isn't about avoiding problems, but about how you face them. It means you're ready to grow, learn, and above all, Transform yourself. You are not defined by the obstacles you encounter, but by how you face them. So, the next time you find yourself in a struggle, instead of asking yourself, why me? Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this transform me into a stronger version of myself? This shift in perspective is what gives you power. It's what allows you to move forward, stronger than ever. Now, I want to know from you. Are you ready to accept struggle as part of your journey? How have you faced the challenges in your life? Share your experiences in the comments below. If this content resonated with you, like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to continue receiving more tips on how to transform your struggles into opportunities for growth.